Good evening, everybody. Welcome into another day's vacation oasis where we travel. Who knows where our travels go? Sometimes our travels go, sometimes we take nice trips, and sometimes we get special guests like Mama D on the show. Now, next week we'll have a good show. Next week we'll talk more about next week's show because I know we'll have some special. We're going to have quite a few special guests. Let me see. Did you have anybody that served in the Navy, Mama
My
D?
father. Yeah,
Huh?
I know. I know my father. I know I had uncles.
Oh, well, there you go. So, and consider yourself invited next week if you want to, because I'm doing a special show just for family members, family or people that have served in the Navy, or family members that have had people serve in the Navy.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Just in honor of, when I do my slide presentation next week
Right.
with U.S. Edson that I went to visit up in Bay City when I was in Michigan. So consider yourself. Um, I mean, because I've invited Paul and
Right.
I tried to reach out to Molly. I haven't heard back from her. I need to.
Okay. She's been pretty busy.
Consider yourself invited next week too.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I know my father served in the Air Force. I know my uncle served in. I know they all served. I know my. I don't know if it was my uncle. One uncle
Well, we,
served
we
in
need
the
all of them, but
Navy.
us
I don't
Navy
remember.
people got to have our special day.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I know I had uncles that served.
Oh yeah, I've had
I'm
family.
sure
I,
there are other
I
like
have I've had
distant
family members
cousins.
serve all over the place. Well, hopefully, we get some more people coming in here fairly soon. We'll wait a couple minutes to get
Yeah,
started. Information wise, I mean, we're not going to go past 7 because I know we
yeah,
got Pete. Pete goes at eight
yeah. I have
o'clock,
peace thing. Yeah, I have peace thing to do.
and
Eh, 8 o'clock.
plus I've got some more apps to work on, and well, see
Yeah,
if I get to go into see if I get to go cause some havoc in Tallahassee this week.
yeah.
Maybe. Whoa. Oh,
Yeah, I
excuse me.
did a kind of a lot of sleeping the last couple days. Well, sort of tried sleeping.
Hold on. Wait a minute. You make sure you
Okay.
get some sleep.
Yeah, I don't. I can't sleep at night anymore. I just can't fall asleep, and then I get so tired, and I finally fall asleep during the day, which is probably not the best way of
I don't
doing
know.
it.
We might have to go back. We might have to go back to the Animania. We might have to go back to the insomniac stuff so we can put you to sleep after some shenanigans.
I don't know about that. Shenanigans will probably keep me awake, not put me to sleep.
Why? I never caused no problem.
You
I'm like
don't
an
cause
angel.
problems?
I'm
Excuse
like
me?
an angel. I never caused problems.
Uh huh. You continue believing that, my dear.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
Let me do one thing. I was just putting in the mod chat. Don't forget the vacation oasis. See if we can't get some more people on here. But
Oh yeah.
um, well, good news is now I can start working on getting the website. I at least finally got what the balance is that I have to pay on it to get it up and running. I mean, the website's ready,
Right.
but the other parts that I need, it's going to cost me. I've still
Oh.
got some money to pay
Oh.
on it. So I
Okay.
really need to hope this Michigan jobs pays off so I can get it up and running.
Is that could be the same thing as what you're doing, or something a different position?
No, it'll be a custodian.
Still
That is until I can retire, which I hope I only have to work about another year up in Michigan, because hopefully my business will take off. That way I can start traveling and do this. You know, have my 10 women on the right, 10 women on the left, 10 women, you know, have my harem surrounding me.
Oh, Dave. Dave. What am I going to do with you? Just like a man.
What?
It's a typical.
I am a sailor. Listen, anybody knows about the Navy. We have a woman in every port. Trust me. That's not true for all sailors, but for us, for us specialer sailors.
Oh God.
We got to have a woman in every port.
Yeah.
Anyways, how are you doing overall, Mom? Any word I have to ask? Any word on getting your
I'm gonna call them again tomorrow and find out where they're at.
You know what? If they haven't fixed it soon, give me a call. I'll come down there and kick somebody's caboose. I'm about done with you not having no AC.
Oh yeah.
Mama D. This is not funny.
I know. Well, I sit behind.
They're going to get some upset people in the Disney community here, and we will not take it easy.
It's working. I'm working on it. It's getting there.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah,
just think we only got a little over a month until.
I know. I can't believe it. And I still have to make my airline flight.
I still have to make my choo-choo train reservation.
Because I have to pay a couple more, put a few more dollars into my credit card, and then I'll be able to pay for the airline.
Oh well, I still got to get Pete. I still got to get Pete up to the 235 plus, and I've got to get the choo-choo. But the choo-choo is only going to cost me under 200, so that's the good thing.
Oh yeah.
And that's going to be the fun part of it, because I'm waiting for him to say, well, we kind of no. Here's the end thing. I'm turning in my resignation. I'm going to Baltimore, and when I get back from Baltimore, then we go into Michigan, and I'll be there starting my new job. So y'all have a nice day. May the school get sunk under the ground, and if it's not ready for school, tough pazooties.
Yeah, the school system's different in Michigan than they are in Florida.
Well, they're pretty much the same. Just the fact that we do that. Welcome into everybody that's coming in. Please feel free to say hi. For you guys, in case you are new, my name is David Cantrell. I'm the agent and owner of the Cantrell Country Travelway. And I'll tell you what we're going to do see if we get a couple more people, Mama D.
Yeah,
we'll do this real quick. I'll do this at the beginning, and then I'll do it again at the end.
All right.
Whether it's luxury or fun in the sun, Dave's got the tips to make your cruise number one. Tune in, sit back, let's plan your stay on Cantrell Country's Travelway. It's Cantrell Country's Travelway, setting sail on adventure every day. From island south to ocean blue, we got your cruising covered through and through. Pack your bags and set your sights. We're cruising seas and booking flights from the ports to the waves where dreams come alive. Dave Cantrell is here to guide your ride. It's Cantrell Country Travelway, setting sail on adventure every day. From island stops to ocean blue, we've got your cruising covered through and through.
All right, welcome in. So yes, if you're looking to travel, please reach out to me. You can reach out to me several ways, guys. One via Debbie just put the Travel Leaders profile page in there. You can also reach to me. She just put in the email. And again, if you're just coming in, if you mark the time spot, you can always go back and look at the commercial. All that information's in there. Eventually, I am going to have a website where all that will be connected into one. But
Do you
then
have an
I'll be able to
Instagram?
start putting. I'll actually be able to start putting some deals on the website too. So we're getting there little by little. Welcome into all those coming in, guys.
Do you have an Instagram account? Because I
what?
know an Instagram. Because I can't find your. Do you have any new? I know your old Instagram doesn't work.
Just my dad, just the Disney Dream, Dave's Disney Dream.
Okay.
Is the only. I actually do got an Instagram, but I don't have that link for it at this point.
Okay.
But I do want everybody to know if you are interested in traveling, that's right. There you go, John. Admiral Me. Make sure you're saluting, buddy, when
Hi,
you come in.
John.
Make sure you're saluting when you're coming in.
Oh my God. Really, Dave?
Now, would I say that? Would I not be serious about that? Come on, Mama D.
Okay, dokie.
Hey, John, good to see you, buddy. We'll be talking soon, John. 36 days. Yeah, I'm gonna get the rest of the money to Pete. I'll have the rest of the money, and by then, hopefully, I'm saying goodbye to Fort White forever. Anyways, guys, we're going to talk about Fort Lauderdale today. And we're going to start with some videos. And obviously, we got a residential Fort Lauderdale person in here. Hello, Mama D.
Hello.
But you'll be glad to know, Mama D, if when one of my cruises on next year will probably be taking me out of Fort Lauderdale. So I promise you, if that's the case, I will make sure I come down. When I fly down, I will make sure we get together before I go out on the cruise.
Sure. Perfect.
But yep, 36 days. I can't believe Baltimore. Hey, John, I don't know about you, but I'm looking. I can't wait till we wreak havoc up there.
Oh yeah.
Teach people how to.
You're gonna teach people to have fun?
We're gonna have to teach these people how to have fun.
Wow.
I tell you. Yep. Yeah, you did. I do remember you said that. How's everything going? How's everything going with your guys? You guys are you? Because I know you guys are. I think you're just at the start of the probate system, aren't you, John? I hope everything's going good for you, better than me. At least with me, we're getting towards the tail end, and we got less than. Let's see, what is today? The 1st. We only have about 15 more days left until we should be able to get the money out so I can start doing what I need to do, whether it's put a mobile on this property or whether it's say and sail and lean to Michigan. Can't y'all see I'm back to normal?
Yeah.
But anyways, all right. Well, let's start with this. Let's take a look at the story of the Great Fort Lauderdale.
Good morning, Greater Fort Lauderdale. It's another beautiful day here in paradise. The sun is up, the town is out. It's a great day to be alive.
been coming alive. I've been coming alive again. I've been coming alive. I've been coming alive again. I was holding out the dear life, living out of touch, but now feeling like I'm born again. Finally seeing the light, finally seeing the light ahead.
Whoever said the more things change, the more they stay the same, hasn't been to Greater Fort Lauderdale in a while. Pity. Yeah, you thought you knew us. But take a closer look. This is the new Greater Fort Lauderdale. Get to know us.
So you got to see a little bit of that. And of course, we do have our Kevin Theme Park Adventure. Hello. Welcome in, buddy. Sorry I didn't see you coming in. I was operating my manual controls here. But and of course, as you guys again remember, we got Mama D here, our Fort Lauderdale expert.
I don't know about an expert. I don't know about an expert, but I'm here.
Well, you live down there. That makes you an expert.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just a professional. Cool. Oh, great to hear, Kevin. Good to hear that, buddy.
That's good, Kevin.
Anyway, I don't know. The more and more, I will tell you, I've only been through Fort Lauderdale once. I mean, obviously, we passed through it when I know me and my mom and my dad, we were staying in Daytona one year, and we decided from Daytona down to, or were we staying in Fort Lauderdale? Maybe we were staying in Fort Lauderdale. Trying to remember. I think we were staying in Fort Lauderdale. No, we were in Daytona because it's 8 hours from Daytona down to Key West.
Yeah.
It's about 2 or 3 hours from Daytona to Miami, and then another 5 hours from Miami to Key West. So yeah, we were staying in. We decided to take a day drive down to. I'm telling you though, but I love Miami. It's beautiful. I love South Beach. We won't even talk about the North Beach, and
right.
That's a whole different story.
Yeah.
Unless you're into some other things, but we won't get into those details.
No, yeah.
Now I do like I will say I definitely like the view on South Beach. It's extremely beautiful. And that's just the beach. That ain't even the water. Now you're catching what I'm thinking. Now you're catching what I'm thinking, Mama D. But no, here's the other thing too. When so obviously we would have to drive through, even though we took 95 down, we had to drive through Fort Lauderdale. And I'm going to tell you, the spots that we saw of Fort Lauderdale was just absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
Harlan, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you.
There is Paul. Hey,
There-
Paul.
There's Paul Engel.
The new
Oh.
married man.
Yes, congratulations to Paul, to Stephanie. Hey Paul, you'll have to tell Stephanie I apologize. I haven't been. I promised her I'd keep up on my prayers. I haven't exactly been doing that. Tell her I'm working on it, getting back on straight. But congratulations to you guys again, and welcome home. And glad you guys made it. Glad you guys made it home and safe. Yeah, I know. Tell her I promise I'll get him back on. I'll get him back online. But yeah, so I don't know how much you have actually. I assume that you've been down in Fort Lauderdale. Remind everybody, how long have you been living in Fort Lauderdale?
Oh God, it's probably about 40 years now.
So I'm assuming you've been around Fort Lauderdale and you checked out a lot of it. Maybe in your younger days, not so much today, maybe. But.
Yeah. I've been to the beach. I've been to it's really nice. I mean, there's parts. It depends if you're going to the beach or if you're going downtown Fort Lauderdale, where you have like the restaurants and the shops, and so there's different parts of Fort Lauderdale. Fort Lauderdale encompasses so much. So it depends on what you're talking about. Fort Lauderdale. I've been to both. I'm not a big beach person, but I've been to the beaches.
I'm a beach person. I like to be the one who wears the fin on top of the hat and swim around and play that.
No, I'm not a big sand and beachy. I like the looks of it. I like to be around it, but in like sort of a distance. I'm not really much of going on the beach, and I've done it.
But you can tell that's why I'm a sailor. I love being around water, whether I'm just walking on the beach or maybe sitting and relaxing and sun tanning on the beach.
And I used to walk around a lot, not a lot, but I used to walk around, the different beaches in Fort Lauderdale.
Yes. But so there's just so much that I love about Fort Lauderdale. I need to go back down there and actually explore it. I need to come down there and I'll pick you up and we need to go around and explore it.
It's like I said, you have your beaches, and then you have the other side where you have your restaurants and your.
And here's the thing: you don't even have to necessarily walk the beaches. You got some waterfront that has a lot of beauty of going to shops and water taxis and things that you can do along the stream
Right, and that's downtown.
I'm going to tell you that there's a whole stretch of the I don't know what they call it down in South Florida. I'd have to look at the map. But I know the stretch of the St. Johns River follows all the way down into the currents along the east coast of Florida. And there's a lot of beautiful areas down along that area.
Oh, yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, like downtown Fort Lauderdale, you can go on the boat rides and the ferry rides and all that, and it's beautiful. It's really, really beautiful, and it's a nice. You could spend you probably need like a couple days even just to walk the whole downtown Fort Lauderdale. It's a lot to walk down there.
It is.
There's a lot to see. It's a lot to see. You can't do it in one day if you just walking. But if you want to stop and shop and eat and have fun, you need a couple days to do that.
Areas in the Miami-Dade County, Broward County, that's absolutely, including Fort Lauderdale, all in that whole area. There's a lot of beautiful things to do down there. You're not going to be able to see it all.
No,
I mean,
No,
now,
you
like
can't.
me, I'm a cruise enthusiast. So, if I want my Disney cruise, I'm going to have to go to Fort Lauderdale. But my biggest thing right now is to go see the World of America with
That's what I
MSC.
want to do.
So I may
That's
have
one
to
of my
go out of the Port of Miami next year, unless so.
That's on my bucket list, is to go to that mall.
Oh yeah. Well, no, my bucket list starts next year. I'm done. I'm done working for everybody else. The boss is stepping up now. And if I can get everything done and get my website up and running, I will be okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's look at the boutique for you shoppers.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. Yep.
And places to stay.
Yes. Yes.
That's always important. All right.
Yeah.
So obviously that's just part of it, guys. So what you see, it really is a lot of beautiful areas to stay. And you've heard us talk about it before. And again, I'm reminding everybody just how beautiful Florida is. Fort Lauderdale is just one area that is really beautiful. You've got a bunch of, and it's not just the south side of Florida,
Right.
because you got the Everglades. And if you've always wanted to go to the Everglades, guys, there's a bunch of beautiful boat rides. I mean, I'm just kind of touching on Fort Lauderdale since have Mama D, and I thought give a chance Mama D to come back onto the show. We haven't had her on for a while, so we always love Mama D on the show. Because I know I behave, but I know my jokesters that are not here tonight, so we're in good shape. Because I know I'm the angel. I mean, I'm going to tell you. Wait till we have all the guests next week. I'm betting I'll be the angel of the whole bunch.
You keep saying that.
I'm just saying.
All right.
No. Hey, I never cause the shenanigans. I am the host. I ain't allowed to cause shenanigans. I have to represent my company good.
Make sure you keep saying that, and you'll believe it one of these days. Maybe we'll believe it.
See, even John knows. See, I never joke. I'm an angel. I had a
John is the angel. John is the angel.
John's always joking.
Yes, John is the angel. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Oh my goodness. But no, and again, and here's the thing. I'm going to tell you, because I will tell you this. It's not just about Fort Lauderdale. It's about the whole state of Florida.
Right.
I mean, Tampa, I'm going to tell you, there's so many beautiful areas around Clearwater, Tampa, St. Pete.
Naples. Naples, Florida. I love Naples, Florida.
Naples, Florida. In fact,
St.
actually,
Augustine.
and I wish they hadn't, I don't know if it's still around it. I don't think it's around anymore, but at one point down in Sarasota was the original training ground for us people that have, now this doesn't include me because I'm young, but for people that have age, also know that down in Sarasota was the original training ground for a circus called the Ringling Brothers Circus.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know if it is. Let me
You know,
look that up.
that's for all you people that are older than me, you know, and I'm still young.
Actually, I was there.
I'm just saying,
I went there with when I was a child with my family.
and it's beautiful. I mean, I don't think they use
Yes.
it anymore. They might. I don't know. It's hard to see any circuses anymore.
Oh God, I never go and seen the Ringling Brothers in New York.
Well, Ringling Brothers used to, where I lived in Wayne, there used to be a whole big area they can't build on because it's got people that are buried there. We think there's an Indian burial ground that's in that area where they used to do. So legitimately, it's about, I don't know how many square, I don't know the square footage of the area is that they can't use, but
It's still there. It's still there. The Ringling Museum.
yep. I think
The
it's more of a
John
museum
the
now. I
John
don't think
and Mabel
I don't think
Ringling
they
Museum
do
of
any
Art.
training there anymore, but
I
like
don't
they
know.
used to. They might.
But it says it's the John and Mabel Ringling Museum of Art. It's still open. They still do tours.
Well, see, there you go. So you guys can go see. So there's so many beautiful areas. And I personally too, also, you know, you're talking about along with, speaking of which, guys, for everybody that's in the state of Florida, just, and I hope it stays away from the South Florida. I wish it would stay from my area, but we do got a depression or a tropical depression off of the coast again, off of the Gulf Coast, so that we're watching right now. So here we go.
Yeah.
Hurricane season is underway.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to tell you the truth. As much as I'll miss Florida, I won't miss hurricane season, Debbie. I'll miss you,
I know.
but I'll make sure I come down and see you.
Yeah.
But yeah, so anyways, the Greater
Yeah.
Together of Fort Lauderdale. So and again, you got meaning that Fort Lauderdale again is another one of those that it's a melting pot of mixture of cultural, unique cultures that blend together within the city of Fort Lauderdale.
Mm-hmm.
You know, which is beautiful again. And if you look at it, because again, you've got Palm Coast, you got all the way down to Miami on that area. That whole area is beautiful down there, from West Palm Beach all the way down to Miami.
Yeah.
Not that there's, everything from, I mean, it's beautiful from Daytona up to just before Jacksonville. That's another beautiful area. I mean, obviously, I love the St. Augustine area, which that may be another live stream sometime for this channel, and I'm probably going to go through Jason Thibodeau. Well, good to see you,
Hello,
buddy.
Jason.
There's our good friend Jason. Always, and again, him and Gloria are always good supporters of the community
Yes.
across the board. It's good to see them, as well as Paul and Stephanie. It's good to have them back from Grenada. And again, congratulations. And we're going to kind of celebrate them too on Tuesday too. So we're going to kind of have our own little celebration for Paula and Stephanie on here, as well as and we'll talk about it. We will talk about more about next Tuesday, guys. I'm going to be working on the PowerPoint tonight. Speaking of which, guys, if you are not a member of the Discord for the travel thing, the only way you're going to see these pictures is either watching the Vacation Oasis next week, or you need to go sign up and join the Cantrell Country Travelway Discord so you can see the pictures. And I got to remember, if anybody sees Jill sometime tonight, tell her to get a hold of me, please.
Okay.
Because I want to see if she's going to add those pictures I want to see if she'll add those pictures of her trips to.
Oh, yeah, to Discord.
To Discord under the people's travels. The pictures I'm adding are from my own travels to people. So the link to the invite to that travel Discord is it's pinned at the top. So actually, if I can, probably not. Hold on, guys.
Yeah, I was going to say, if we could get the
Yeah, it's pinned at the top of the chat thing.
Okay.
That is linked to the travel thing.
Okay.
And yes, I've added some new pictures as of late. The last two are the flights that I took flying home, which that one, and I do have two shorts, guys. Me taking off from Detroit to Charlotte, which go check them out, guys. I really do like them. Actually, if one of my mods can get the links for both of those shorts and put the links into the chat, and please don't make Mama D do it. She's busy with me. But if one of my mods could go reach those shorts and put them out there, guys, I am really trying to build this community. I'm still trying to build the Disney Dream community. But at this point, I'm getting ready to set this thing on fire here. And if I can get to Michigan, then you're going to find we're really going to set this thing ablaze. Anyways, room to play. I mean, we all love playing. I mean, let me ask you this, Debbie. What are your favorite spots in Fort Lauderdale?
What are my favorite spots? Like I said, I love going downtown because you have your different types of restaurants. You have your different shops. You have museums. You have art museums downtown, which I love going to art museums. That's really like one. And then you have theater. You can see there's the Performing Arts Center, where you can see really nice, good shows. I like for my birthday this past year, my friend took me to see Harry Potter in one of the movies. But what they did is they played the movie, but they had an orchestra playing the music to the theater, to the movie. And that was like just awesome. So you have your theaters, you have your restaurants, you have your shops, you have the beach. I mean, it's so many. There's a lot of things that for everybody. A lot of things for everybody. That's all I can say. There's a lot of things for everybody. Not everybody wants to be on the actual beach. Like I said, I'm not a big sandy beach person. I mean, I don't mind going there every once in a while. I just don't like doing that. It's not my thing. But there's everything. There's something for everybody, which is what I really want to say. There's something for everybody. Whether you want to go shopping, whether you want to go to, eating, so many different types of restaurants, some types of foods. There's museums, there's theater. There's something for everybody. So, you'll never it's not dull. You won't get bored. That's for sure. And pretty much the weather is pretty decent. For the most part, the weather is pretty decent. And it depends on the time of the year that you go. If you go in the fall, that's when you're going to have the best weather. That's when you're going to have like your 70s and 60s during the nighttime and 70s during the day. Maybe a little bit in the 80s, maybe. But in the fall, that's really the best time to come.
Yeah.
That's where you're going to have at least the best weather. But if you don't mind going in the summertime, if you want to go to the beach, and you can do your scuba diving, you could do all your beach things.
And here's the thing. You got to remember, too, when you're on the water like that, you're going to get the breeze off the water, which is not so bad. It's when you move inland in Florida where when you get away from the water and you don't have that breeze off of the ocean, the Atlantic, then you're gonna feel like you're gonna melt there in the summer months.
Right.
There's no lie about it.
Right. Right.
Okay.
It all depends on the season that you go to.
Yeah. So, anyways, gonna do one other thing. So, there's nothing better than playing around in the different city. I'm a big city guy myself, so to me, going to the big cities are no problem. I don't know about you, but I love the commercials where it shows you playing in the sun. There ain't nothing better than playing in the sun. You don't like going to the... Yes, I understand, Christian. It's sad to see the riverboat gone in its few days. I mean, there's nothing we can do about it. They're putting in cars land in that area, so nothing we can do about it. Yeah, not everybody does hurling, and I understand that.
But there's cities and then there's cities. It's depending on what you're talking about. If you go to like say like New York City or downtown Fort Lauderdale, like the city part of it, there's a difference. It depends on where you're calling the city. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has their own thing. Is what's called the big city.
I understand. Not everybody likes the city. I mean, even if you have to go to the outskirts parts of the city,
right.
You know, those are still suburbans, but it's still all part of Detroit. I mean, like, you know, we got Hamtramck, Southfield, Dearborn. You know, there's a lot of things that surround the Detroit area. They're their own city. They're their own small towns, but they're all still part of the Detroit
like I am.
area. So I mean, that's what Fort Lauderdale is. Fort Lauderdale makes up a different bunch, a lot of areas. I think is what you were going to say. I'm betting.
Right, exactly. Like I live.
Sorry, I stole your line there, Debbie.
That's okay. I live like in the suburbs of Fort Lauderdale. I don't live in. I'm part of Fort Lauderdale, but I'm not like there's Fort Lauderdale, and then there's like the suburbs of Fort Lauderdale.
Exactly. It's like Detroit because honestly, I love. And next time, I'm going to tell you guys the next time when I do get back up to Michigan, I will be going to the original Buddy's Pizza in Detroit. So,
yeah.
I mean, so there's so much to do in Fort Lauderdale, obviously. And it's not just about Fort Lauderdale, but if you look along the whole coast on both sides of the state of Florida, this is I'm trying to make it more of a Florida. I should have pulled up Tampa and Orlando because obviously one of these days we're gonna talk about Orlando and anybody that wants to come on. I'm gonna open it up to my moderators. Any of you mods that have been to Orlando and want to come on and share your experiences with Orlando, whether it's Disney World, downtown Orlando. Because here's the crazy thing. I've been through downtown Orlando, but only through the I-4 corridor. But I stand correction. I got off at one exit on I-4 through Orlando. And it's not a bad place. But again, there's a lot of things to do covering. And it's so much, it's just, here's the thing about it. And this is why I'm kind of making it. I'm kind of going to go through all these towns, and this is about the state of Florida, I think. My next several shows, except next week. So if you want to come back on, Debbie, over the next few weeks, let me know. Because I'm going to talk about the whole state of Florida. And I'm going to be talking again. I'm going to be looking at Tampa, Orlando, Pensacola, Destin, you know, a lot of areas that, you know, we'll even look at Naples, Sarasota. There's so much to do.
And
St. Augustine. There's a lot to do in the state of Florida. And some people know about it, some don't. I mean, you know, some when they come to the state of Florida, it's either I'm going to Universal or I'm going to Disney World, and we'll do some of these smaller attractions that are around us. That, you know, I mean, a lot of people know. You know, you got the NASA. You know, you go over to the thing, and you got Cocoa Beach. You know, you got the space thing there.
Yeah.
You know, you go to Tampa or Clearwater. I mean, if you want to see one of the better of the aquariums and visits. If you really are into like biology and things like that with animals and exotic things, Clearwater, the Clearwater Marine Aquarium is an awesome place to go see in Clearwater.
Yeah, there was a good, and I don't think it's still there anymore. I remember when I was working, we used to have like like picnic days, and there was one water park in a seaquarium in Miami. I can't remember. I don't think it's still there anymore or not, but that was a really nice place to go to. I love going to sea aquariums as well.
Yes, indubitably. Well, I do. So we won't need stop sharing. Put me and Mama D back big again. Guys, don't forget, next Tuesday, I will have special guests. Mama D will be one. Paul and Stephanie are going to come on. I'm also going to try to reach out to Molly. I don't know if she ever saw the messages or not. I need to reach out to her again. Oh, wait. No, she couldn't be here. Never mind.
Yeah.
I forgot. She had something to do. So I know she
Yeah.
couldn't be there. But we'll at least have Mama D, Paul. Oh, John's coming on. John's dad served in the Navy. So John's coming on too. So we'll have John, Paul, Stephanie, and Mama D. And of course, the angel of the whole group, me. And we'll also get to see a slide presentation of the USS Edson, which is a museum up in a place called Bay City, Michigan. Very beautiful city. Man, the architect, you want to talk about some German architecture? You know, you want to see houses that were built like the German in German architecture? Bay City, but it really is beautiful. Again, if you're interested in joining the travel Discord so you can see some of these pictures. All right, Paul, don't be. Hey.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Paul.
That's just not right, Paul. That's just not right.
Thank you, Paul. I got backup now.
Yeah. Hey, I'm always an angel. Might not be after this weekend, but I'm an angel for the moment.
After this weekend? Do tell, Dave. Do tell.
You know, I might get wrapped up into a little bit of some fun this weekend.
Oh, I know. I know, Dave.
But anyway, so don't forget about that, guys. I'm really looking forward to it because one, I had a great time on this. I think you guys will find this interesting. I may end up having to make this a 2-week thing. So anybody that wants to join for the next couple of weeks, I might have to make it. I've got so many pictures from that ship. I'll either cut it down or I'll turn it into a 2-week thing. But obviously everybody knows, just to me, everybody knows how much the Navy means to me and the military across the board. Now, I mean, obviously my family is the only branch that we have not had anybody in is the Marine Corps. But we've had people I've got second and third cousins that are officers in the Navy. I've got a cousin that just retired from the Army. I need to call her tonight, see how she's doing on her retirement. Lucky dog, her. She's even retired, but then again, she's got some age on people. You know, I can't help it. Some of us are young. I mean, you know. I know, Debbie. I'm adding up the pile for August. I already see the look. Mm-hmm. I already see the look.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, definitely. So if you anybody, yeah. So, and if anybody, any of the other moderators, if you've had people that have served in the Navy, like your your mom or your dad, and you want to join us on the next couple of weeks, we'll probably do that. And of course, next week we want to celebrate Paul and Stephanie on their marriage. I know this community is a big thing, but again, this is about traveling, and for the next few weeks, outside for the next week or two, the rest of July will probably be focused on the state of Florida. I know I can't get away from the look from Mama D. I say, all I do is say something innocent and I get that look from Mama D. It's almost like I get in trouble for every little thing I do.
Well,
And I'm an angel. I'm telling you. I'm just saying.
Paul knows me so well.
But anyways, so congratulations to Paul, to Stephanie, and we'll have a little bit more celebration next week for them.
We'll have a nice celebration.
Debbie, maybe me and you can talk. Maybe we can do something a little bit special on the show for them next week.
Sure.
And Paul, you can tell Stephanie, I promise I'll get back on my Bible study and prayers. I'll get them straightened out again. I've just been wrapped up on, I've been filling out more. I haven't filled out this many job applications since since I graduated high school.
Well, that's good, Dave. That's something really,
that's
something good to look forward to. It really is.
Speaking of which, she don't have to, but if she wants to share them, because this really is, okay, well, tell her I promise I'll get back on my praying and Bible reading again. But if she wants to share that stuff, she's more than welcome to. You guys should be. Let me ask you, Debbie, sitting in the studio, do you got any buttons that allow you to share anything?
Do I am able to share? I don't know.
Yeah. I can't remember. I thought StreamYard allows you guys to share some things from you. Hi, Amy, AGC Magic. Welcome in.
Hi, Amy.
Always good to see Amy. Hello, Amy. But again, guys, also, so the link. Yeah, so if she wants to share, she's more than welcome to, because obviously she knows what the Navy means to me. And I really think you guys will find this. I think you guys will find some of these pictures. I'm going to tell you this. You got to remember the ship that I went to, the USS Edson. It's a World War II ship. It started serving in 1944. It served all the way to 1989 or to the late 80s, not exactly 89, but I think it was around 89. And hey, Jonathan, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. I do have some notes for all the mods.
Yes.
It's a sad day, but we are going to be losing one mod. He's still going to be part of the community, but I understand what he was talk about, this person, and I won't. But we will be losing one mod, but I understand why. But we picked up two more. I mean, obviously we picked up Jonathan and we picked up AB. So we're still good. So be on the lookout for that next week. Thursday, the cruise show. I'm probably going to continue Happy Canada Day, Jonathan, by the way, too. Yes, thank you. Yes, happy Canada Day to Jonathan. Thursday, we'll probably be looking at another MSC ship or Royal Caribbean again. I've been looking at the different ships. I'm going to start working on trying to get some of the BDMs to come in. For you guys that don't know what a BDM is, the cruise lines, they call them business development managers. So I'm actually going to try to I got to find out who my business development manager is for MSC. And I want to try to invite, it's been about 6 months or so, I would like to bring back someone from Carnival again. Because I am looking at my cruises to book that really soon. But a lot of it's going to depend. So, all right, guys, we're going to take another minute here and going to do this for anybody that may be new or anybody that may be new to my channel and who's watching, or if you're a ninja watching and you're new and you're looking to travel. I am a travel agent. I am the agent and owner of the Cantrell Country Travelway. You see the logo up on the thing up on the right. And here's you guys are about to see. We'll be back in 1 minute, guys.
Whether it's luxury or fun in the sun, Dave's got the tips to make your cruise number one. Tune in, sit back, let's plan your stay on Cantrell Country's Travelway. It's Cantrell Country's Travelway, setting sail on adventure every day. From island south to ocean blue, we got your cruising covered through and through. Pack your bags and set your sights. We're cruising seas and booking flights from the ports to the waves where dreams come alive. Dave Cantrell is here to guide your ride. It's Cantrell Country Travelway, setting sail on adventure every day. From island stops to ocean blue, we've got your cruising covered through and through.
And hopefully I'm probably going to try to I need to talk to Katie, see if we can update that one. Because we've been using that for a while. See if she can do something better, or if I can get some good pictures up in Baltimore. I may wait to change it out and see if she can do something with. But yes, if you are looking to travel, reach out to me. Again, our Mama D is on top of things as usual and put the link into the travel things. Hopefully, guys, I'm going to tell you this. I really am praying and hoping that by I'm going to tell you, I'm hoping by November, December, I hope to have the website up where you guys can physically start seeing deals from the ships, and it'll have the contact information. It'll have contact information to the Travel Leaders Network where I'm going to tell you now, I just got off with an email from the guys that's doing it for me. The website's ready to go. I just had to kind of finish paying some things off for it, but to finish kind of like some things on the back end of it. But the main website's up and ready to go, and we're hopefully by November, December, it'll be up, and you guys will actually have a website to see, deals to see from all the cruise lines, from the air travels that I deal with, and hopefully I can stick some deals up there from different things. But I can promise you this, if I get back to Michigan, boy, are we going to have fun going to some travel places and this is what I see for in the fall. I plan on going to some of the festivals, flower festivals might be in the fall. I plan on going to some apple cider, some cider mills, which if I can remember the one that we always went to when I was growing up, take you there and then you can see me enjoying some homemade donuts, homemade apple cider. So we got a lot of good things coming up on this travel channel that will be fun. Within the next year, I plan to take you to the dunes. So if you haven't seen the dunes of Michigan, I will be moving back to outside of Detroit, Amy. Back to where I grew up. All I'm going to say is I grew up about maybe 10 minutes from Metro Airport. So if anybody's flown into the Detroit Metro Airport, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's in Wayne County, which Wayne County is the biggest county in the state of Michigan, because it details quite a bit of Detroit as well as the suburbs on the west side of Detroit. Yes, that's what I'm planning on moving back to. I'm putting apps in all over the place. So we're going to have a lot of, in fact, sometime maybe in the spring, we might go get some Mackinac fudge from Mackinac Island. So we'll take a ferry across the Mackinac Lake Michigan up there. I'm loving it. I got so much planned for Michigan. When I get home, I am pepped up. And I might even throw a snowball through the film and see which one of y'all I can hit with a snowball. I try Mama D, but I might get into more trouble with her. Even though I'm an angel and I ain't doing anything. But
Oh boy.
All right, guys. Two things. One, don't forget 8 o'clock. Go check out Pete McDevitt. He's got Theron skis, and they are doing the mods. If one of you mods can get the link for the Pete thing at 8 o'clock, guys, make sure you guys go check it out. Molly and Pete do a great job with the Disney dialogues on Tuesday nights. They've had some great guests. They just something about that show that gets better and better and better and better. It's like the Triple C show. It just gets better and better and better. That's off to Stephanie and Molly and Tina and Angela. They do a great job with that show. So check that out. Don't forget, right now, Traveling with Tinkerbell is going on. Go check out Traveling with Tinkerbell. In fact, I'm about to travel my way over to Tinkerbell's here in a minute and go say hi to her, because I'm trying to get her to come back on a cruise show as soon as I see Captain Mickey Mouse, because I got to find out what that other ship was that he wanted to know about. I think it was the Excel from Celebrity. But with that, guys, again, well, never mind. Mama D's on top of it like usual. Thank you, Mama D.
You're welcome.
So make sure you guys go catch that out. Stay out of trouble. But here's the big thing, guys. For us that are in the States, make sure you all have a great weekend. Stay safe. Happy 4th of July. Let's remember what this country was. And if you guys see people that have served or are serving, don't forget to say thank you to them for what they did for this country, because we would not be able to have the freedoms that we have for July 4th. And yes, it started with the revolution, but we've gone through so many wars over the history of this country. We paid, you know what? One thing is for sure. Freedom is not free. There is a payment for that freedom. And unfortunately, it's a high cost payment to families who give up the loved ones that sacrifice their lives to defend the freedom and the rights of this country. So please make sure you all enjoy the weekend, but don't forget to say that. Any final thoughts, Debbie?
No.
And would you approve what I said?
Yes, exactly what you said. And everybody be safe this weekend and
And
enjoy your holiday.
don't be pointing any bottle rockets at me, because I got M80s I can send right back over. Just kidding. I'm just saying.
Yeah, just
I'm
enjoy the holiday.
I'm behaving.
Enjoy the holiday. Be safe. Just have fun.
Yes. And with that, guys, let the Cantrell come. And again, if you're looking to travel and you need travel advice or travel help, planning an itinerary or planning a trip, reach out to the Cantrell Country Travel League. Let us help you find that magical vacation. Have a great night.